Abby, it's Friday, and while making the script for this video, I accidentally mistyped Hawk Moth as Hawk Month, and you probably do not care or find that amusing in the slightest, but like, I found it amusing, and I just wanted to share that. So from this point on in the video, I'm going to be talking Miraculous Ladybug Season 2 spoilers, so if you are patient enough to wait one more week to watch the episodes legally and in good quality, then go away, because I am not. So one thing that I hate that this season is doing is it keeps teasing you as if there's going to be like some big reveal or something important is going to happen, and then at the very last second, they will turn around and come up with some bullcrap reason for why people don't see the very obvious thing that is sitting right in front of their face. Like in the first episode of Season 2, the Collector, they reveal to us, the audience, that Gabriel Agreste is indeed Hawkmoth, and Ladybug spends the entire episode convinced that Gabriel is Hawkmoth, and Cat Noir spends the entire episode in denial, because, you know, Adrien is a small little being, and denial is kind of what he does. But then, later on in the episode, Gabriel akumatizes himself, and Cat Noir sees this, and he's like, oh, my father was akumatized? Then my father can't be Hawkmoth then, because Hawkmoth can't possibly akumatize himself. Since when? Like, Adrien, I love you, but as we have already established on this channel, you are a complete freaking idiot, and you are making a lot of assumptions here. I guess Adrien's just never heard that old expression about assuming. It makes an assume out of Ming. Wait. Things get worse with this latest episode that was just dropped, because it starts out with Gabriel realizing that Adrien is Cat Noir, because of the rings. Can we just discuss the fact that Gabriel noticed that his son was wearing a ring in Simon Says, and he's only just connecting the dots now. Like father, like son. Basically, in the episode, Adrien ends up in a situation where Ladybug needs Adrien to stay put in one place, but she needs Cat Noir to show up and, you know, do his Cat Noir thing. So Adrien calls upon this Adrien obsessor fanboy cosplayer dude who has been chasing him around the city all episode. It's weird. So Adrien asks the Adrien cosplayer to just stand there and be Adrien for a bit while he runs off and turns into Cat Noir. So Hawkmoth sees the Adrien cosplayer being Adrien and Cat Noir being Cat Noir, and he goes, oh, the son must not be Cat Noir after all. Are you kidding me? Like, I can accept this a little bit more because it's not just Adrien making a stupid assumption, but, like, I have been waiting for this specific plot twist for Gabriel to figure out that Adrien is Cat Noir for so long. Like, I don't know about you, but, like, for me, without a doubt, Gabriel is the single most interesting character in this entire show, and I wanted to see how he would react to this information, how it would change his actions as a father, and how it would affect his motivations and goals as a supervillain. But, oh, no, but just by the end of the episode, oh, man, Adrien is Cat Noir. Yeah, like, they got my hopes up so high, and then they mugged and shot them in an alleyway. I'm just kind of afraid that the writers are going to start relying on this as, like, a gimmick for every single episode. Like, oh, fandom, we're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give you this thing that you've been wanting for so long. We're gonna give it to you, fandom. And nope, you gotta wait for, like, season 6,000. And if they think that they can just constantly do that and keep a steady fan base, they're going to be in for a pretty rude awakening. So, since I'm here and giving my thoughts on things that, let's face it, none of my viewers actually care about, I may as well give my thoughts on episode 11 very quickly. Emily is a very good name for Mrs. Agreste. It is tons better than all of the fake names I was coming up for her in my head. What the heck was that room at the end? And more importantly, what the heck is this camera pan?
Really quite embarrassing.
We thought this was a kids' show, but we were wrong. Abby, on that note, I will see you tomorrow.